Hi and welcome. My name is Tyken Raymond.
And my name is Patrick Campbell.
And I'm Diamond Anderson.
And this is URTV.
For over 3 years now, we have had volunteers leave their family and home and live with us in Alice.
It is such a special opportunity for all of us to share and learn together.
This program must mean something special, as one of our volunteers spent a 2017 with us and 2 years later moved back to Yara and is now one of our fantastic teachers.
And let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Henry Martinez, and I'm the Program Director for the Young Adults and Global Mission Program in Australia.
Hi, my name is Harani Gubray. I am a YAGM volunteer here in Alice Springs, Australia. Henry, so what is this program that you are a coordinator of here in Australia?
Well, the Young Adults and Global Mission Program brings young adults ages 21 through 29 to Australia for a year of service. And they come from kind of all over the United States and serve in various capacities here in Australia. So that could be in schools, in camps, and congregations or social service organizations. Harani, what does your volunteer role here in Alice Springs look like?
So, as my week goes, Monday through Wednesday, I am at Living Waters Lutheran School, and then Thursdays I'm at the Lutheran Church here in Alice Springs, and then Wednesdays I'm at LCC. And then I also help out after school here at Art College at the female boarding, and I just hang out with the girls, braid their hair, talk to them, honestly whatever they need me to do, just be a friend, you know, not so much like a parental or an authority role, but also just like a friend that they can talk to whenever they need me. Hey Henry, so as a country coordinator for Australia, what are some ways that you provide support for us volunteers?
Well, there are a number of things that we do. First would be kind of regular support through phone calls. You know, we've chatted on the phone a few times and checked in to see how everyone's doing. Another thing we do is plan retreats throughout the year. So we have an orientation retreat when the volunteers arrive in country, and then 2 retreats during the year, and another retreat at the end of the year. So 4 retreats total. And then in between those times, we go to each volunteer's site and visit them. So those are probably my favorite, doing those site visits, because then I get to see each volunteer in their community and see what they do, how they interact with people. And it's really good to see the sort of difference between the start of the year and then towards the end too. Just that level of familiarity, that level of comfort that they experience is really good.
Yeah, and it probably also helps that you've done the program before.
I have, yes. So I was a volunteer myself 15 years ago. I served in Edinburgh, Scotland, and that was way out of my comfort zone, way different than the desert of Arizona where I grew up. So that was quite the experience for me. Harani, you have just a few weeks left here in Australia, and you've gotten to live in such a beautiful part of Australia here in Alice Springs. So I was wondering, what are some of the things that you'll take with you when you go back to the US?
Yeah, so I have about a month and a half left here, and I feel like just as Alice Springs is starting to feel like home, it's almost time to go, but I've really enjoyed just being in this town and looking at all the beautiful sceneries, like hiking. Hiking was not a thing that I did back home, but getting to hike Mount Gillen and seeing the beautiful sunrise each morning, and going to Uluru, which I've seen in pictures a lot, but to actually be there and experience it was such a beautiful and amazing thing. And then just seeing like some communities of where the students come from. So I've been to a couple of Hermansburg, Imampa, Wallora. Just it's been such a beautiful experience just being here.
Wouldn't have had that opportunity as a tourist or anything
Not
else?
at all. And I think Alice Springs itself is a beautiful place. Like a lot of Australians don't even get to experience Alice Springs, so it's been a blessing. So with our time here ending as volunteers, what do you hope that we take back to our sending communities in America?
Well, there are about 70 volunteers around the world who went out on a similar experience like you did, left all at once and went to 11 different countries and are returning at roughly the same time. And so they're all going to different communities and most of the time bring a unique voice. Not a lot of people in their communities, in their immediate friend groups have done this experience, and so I hope that they find a place, that you find a place to be able to share your experience and bring maybe a voice to the people you care about, to the organizations that you care about, the faith communities that you care about, from the outside, one that is shaped by another people in another place. I think after having spent a year abroad somewhere else, you really get a bigger picture of God's family. You know, God calls us to do, and we're supposed to live together, live with one another.
Well said.
Well, Harani, thank you for being here in Alice Springs, and thanks for asking the questions, kind of processing your experience.
Yeah, well, thank you for sitting down with me and also just being a support in this journey that I've been on.
Thanks.
We are very lucky to have so many visitors come to our school, and this week a hot jazz
and gypsy swinging band called Dr. Stovepipe came and made us laugh.
Come and have a look.
We're going to make stuff up. It's called improvising. And you've got some new words for this song called Making It Up, don't you, Dr. G?
I do. I got some brand new words. I was working on them last night. I've got them. I think I've lost them. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure some of the teachers will have lots of words in their brains. Lots of information. I'll go and check the teachers, will I? Yeah. See if they have some information. Let's see. No, nothing in there. What about this one over here? That's disgusting! I can't say that. You've been in school, you read some books, most of why you're anything and understood. As for all that other stuff, well, you're gonna have to make it up to us. Making it up. Making it up. Making it up. Has anyone got a dance for this one?
I got one for it.
You got a dance? Can we see the dance? Steak, catfish, buffalo.
Yeah, cool. You got it all. Sitting on the school, sitting on the school. Tell my friends and son that I'm sitting on the school. Let's go. Right back for it.
In Quick Looks this week, we enjoyed a Bible story with acting by staff.
But Mary stood outside the tomb crying. As she cried, she looked into the tomb. She saw 2 angels dressed in white. They were seated where Jesus' body had been. One of them was where Jesus' head had been laid. The other sat where his feet had been placed. They asked her,
Woman, why are you crying?
They have taken my Lord away. I don't know where they have put him.
Then she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she didn't realize that it was Jesus. He asked her.
Woman, why are you crying? Who are you looking for?
She thought he was the gardener, so she said,
Sir, did you carry him away? Tell me where you have put him, so that I can go and get him.
Jesus said to her.
Mary.
She turned toward him. Then she cried out in the Aramaic language.
Rabboni!
Rabboni means teacher. Jesus said,
Do not hold on to me. I have not yet gone to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me. Tell them I am going to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God.
Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news. She said,
I have seen the Lord.
We love our cooking and this time making pancakes. Played tag rugby during sport. Morning tea with the Girls Academy. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye.